Good evening, all of you.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, all.
So, welcome again to the 7th batch. I think this is the second live in our January month. Yes. So, I'm inviting all my butterflies to present your class performance. And also, now we are dealing with the Montessori application. So, we have to show how we are getting the training and preparing for it. So, I'm inviting Sajna ma'am to present the introduction video.
Yes,
Wow,
once again.
Nice. Yeah, it has shown the butterflies, 27
Yes, ma'am.
butterflies.
Where are the butterflies in your garden, ma'am? Okay, so once again, along with our respected faculty, Sharon ma'am, the 27th online batch of National Child Development welcome you all to this live class. So here I have my friend Ananti with me.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, Omi, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So today the theme is the first day of school, which is a very important life event of every child and also for every parent. So
Okay.
Ananti ma'am, yeah, today as we are the pretending to be the teacher for this class. So before we invite our lovely students to our class, shall I call you for a prayer song? Because and everything we need to seek God's blessing. So please say the prayer song.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for calling me to do this prayer song. So we can start our class with prayer song. Yes, I request everyone to be in a prayer mood. Okay? Yes, ma'am. There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. They shall be showers of blessing, precious reviving again. Over the hills and the valleys, sound of abundance of rain. Showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Yes, amen.
Yes, thank you so much, Ananti ma'am. May God bless you and may God bless you all. So how do you feel, Ananti ma'am, being the directress, the first day of Montessori school, how do you feel?
It's our dream, no, ma'am. So surely this will be a greatest day for us. So that is the day what we expecting. We have passed 1 year. So this is the day where we have to implement everything and show us our dreams, our heart, our mind, everything. So this will be a greatest day for us, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So true, ma'am. It's very exciting because this is the first day. We don't like the last day. We all like the first day because it's the beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning. So let's wish our students all the best. And shall we open the gate and invite the students in? They are coming with their parents.
Yes,
oh,
they
yeah.
are. Yes.
See, we can see Nishita, Mehadzabin, Sahira, Sajna, me too. How beautiful they look, so adorable.
Yeah, with the cute smile they are entering to our class. That was a very awesome day. It will be going to be a very awesome day for us because we are going to enjoy with them. They are going to be with them. So it will be like a very admirable day.
Yes, so true, ma'am. So, as a part of our signing in this live class, shall we take them to the music room and let them enjoy some music?
Yeah, of course. We have to take
Okay.
them. They will be enjoying with this.
So let's request our media lady. Let's request our Sachna ma'am to please play the music. And all the kids, sweetheart, Mehazabin, Nishida, Sehira, let's enjoy the music to start our class, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes,
Love
so we can
music.
all stand. Wow, you all were presented very nicely. Yes, well done,
I too
everyone.
enjoyed a lot with
Thank you,
them.
ma'am. We are so
Wow,
happy, ma'am.
super, super.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, Nishita, you're a very good dancer. Your dancing was superb. Hasabin, Tahira, Sapna, everyone was superb.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Ananti ma'am, isn't that amazing looking at them on the first day itself? They are very energetic and look
Yes.
how active they are.
Yeah, they are so active. I was sitting and then I joined with them to do a dance.
Yeah, I
That
can't
was
stop
actually, I
dancing with
learned the
them.
steps also from them. It was so exciting for me.
Yeah, okay. So now they have enjoyed the music. So now shall we take them to the meditation room? Shall we take them to
Yes.
the living room and let's call our directress Mehazabin for leading the meditation?
Yes, ma'am, we can take them to a meditation room.
Okay, so kids, everyone come. You can take the mat in the corner. You can take you can take your favorite color. If you like red, you can take the red mat and slowly unroll it and you can sit on it. Let's enjoy the meditation to purify our hearts, our minds, and also to refresh our minds. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. So, Mehzabin ma'am.
Rub your palm and feel the warmness. Thank you.
Wow, that was really amazing. Thank you so much, Mahazabin ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am. Super,
Wow,
ma'am.
super, super. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no,
No,
Papa.
Papa.
Super,
Yes,
super,
Mahazabin
Mahazabin.
ma'am.
ma'am.
You're
Super, super.
super, you're amazing, ma'am.
Super, ma'am.
Thank you,
Super, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, that was very well done, right, Ananti ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, it was so pleasant.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, may God bless her. She has really shown her effort and she really take us to amazing and wonderful experience through this meditation. So thank you so much, Mahazabin ma'am, once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
you, ma'am.
okay. So Ananti ma'am, we need to call the teacher. Let's give them some activity like pretend interview and group discussion. In the meantime, can you please take the kids to the living room and show them about the things they have to do? Can you please take them?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I will take them. Yes, Sahira Mahasabin, come on, we can go, okay?
Yes, ma'am. We can play,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, this is your playroom. Yes.
So we can play. What you want to play?
Ma'am, I want to arrange the pink tower, ma'am.
You want to arrange the pink tower. Okay. Sahira, what you want?
I want color road, number road.
Color rod. Okay.
Yes,
Here, see, here lot of apparatus are there. So you can play with that, but you have to play it safely and keep it back safely. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am will be with you and you can be free enough to do whatever you want with that apparatus, but it should be safe. That should be, you have to have in your mind. Okay. Nishita,
Okay,
what you
ma'am.
want? Okay, my husband, you go and take the pink tower, hold it properly, bring it one by one and keep it on your mat. Okay. And then you can do your activity. Sahira, you also go and take the color rod. Which rod you want, you can take that, and you can also, for as per my husband, keep it on the mat properly and then you play. Okay, dear?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Nichita, what you want?
I want bead stayer, ma'am. Bead stayer.
Yeah. Why you love beads a lot?
Colorful, ma'am. At that beads, I like beads.
It was colorful.
And I like beads, ma'am.
You like beads. Well done. Okay, you can take that box, take it properly and don't drop it here and there. Keep it, arranged it properly and then you can play your bead star. Okay, dear?
Okay, ma'am.
If you want to know anything, you call me and I will teach you. Okay? Sajna, dear, for Sajna, what you want? So everyone has selected one activity. What do you want?
Yes, ma'am. I want a sound cylinder, ma'am. I like to play with sounds.
You like to play with sounds? Why?
Yes,
You will.
ma'am.
Okay, you love very low sound or high sound? Which sound you love?
High sounds.
High sound you love your sound. Oh. You can. And then you have to say me what all the difference you are seeing in that sound. Okay? I will
Yes,
ask
ma'am.
you which is highest sound you are hearing, which is lowest sound you are hearing. That one I will ask you. Okay? Okay,
Okay,
go.
ma'am.
You can take that box and then you can keep it on your mat and you can also play. If any friends comes to join with you, allow them also. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear. Come on, we can start. Okay, I will be here only and I will watching you so you all can enjoy.
Yes,
Yes,
Ananti
ma'am.
ma'am,
I
the
played
kids
with
are.
the pink tower and kept it back properly, ma'am.
Good girl. You have kept it properly. Superb.
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
seen you. I have seen how you have holded your pink tower and kept it back. Very good. You have followed the instruction. Good, Mahasabin.
Thank
Good.
you, ma'am.
Yeah, I think the kids are well behaved, no? They are so
Yeah,
soft, they are not disturbing each other, they wait for their turn. So in the meantime, let's call the teachers, let's call all the directors, and let's continue with our activities, okay? So we are dealing with observation in Montessori, and the first activity for today is it's a face-to-face interview. So teachers, you all are an amazing teachers, but we have to always keep in mind that observing, being a keen observer is one of the most important thing being a Montessori teacher. So let's practice something on this. So in the form of face-to-face interview, let's practice. It's a pair. So one will act as Dr. Maria Montessori, who is the founder of this Montessori education, and the other one will be asking questions like we used to do interview in TV. So let me call the first pair, that is our Mahazabin ma'am and Nishida ma'am. Let's welcome them.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, welcome.
Shida, ma'am.
Welcome. Welcome.
welcome, Assamese ma'am.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also fine, ma'am. So in this pair interview, I'll be Maria Montessori, ma'am, and you
Okay.
can be the interviewer, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sure, ma'am.
Okay, let's start, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Good evening, all. Welcome to Evening Talk. So today we have a special celebrity guest. She is a teacher, she is an educator and a doctor. I welcome our Maria Montessori ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm very happy and I'm very proud to meet you, ma'am, because you are a woman, first woman doctor in Italy. So I'm very, very proud of meet you, ma'am. I'm very
Yes.
happy. And you are a great educator. You introduce a wonderful system for Montessori system. So,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
the system is very popular, but some persons have some many doubts. So, ma'am, please you clear our doubts, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. So, yeah, it's my pleasure to join with you today, ma'am. I'm so happy. So I can clear all your audience doubts today. Last week, I had attended an interview, but in that time, I used to clear the doubts regarding how to start a Montessori school. So I
Yes,
think that has been cleared to many of our audience. And yes, today we can continue the program. So thank you for inviting me again, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Last time in this show, you also express your all ideas about that how a school, Montessori school start. After that show, ma'am, many viewers asked many other questions too. So please you clear that doubts also, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, in this Montessori system, observation have a important role.
Yes, ma'am.
In your consideration, what is observation, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. This Montessori system is entirely different from the traditional system, ma'am. How you have studied in your childhood, by you are seeing a very strict teacher with a stick punishing you without for not completing your homework. That was a system we used to follow in the olden days, no? Compared with that, it's entirely different, ma'am. Here, the teacher acts only as an observer. The student have to enjoy their learning, and we are giving more activity oriented methods, ma'am, so they will enjoy their learning. So at that time, teacher should act as an observer only. She should collect the information by observing each child, how they are behaving, how they interacting with other kids, are they doing the activities properly, and we are teaching some social characters also. They have to be morally good when they go out from this Montessori school. So for that, some neatness should be taught, discipline should be taught. We have to build up the confidence in them. For that, the teacher will act as an observer only. So she should be assisting the children to find out their strength and characteristics. So this is how we, the Montessori system, is viewing this observation in Montessori school.
Oh, nice, ma'am. Then, ma'am, many teachers also watching our show. So, ma'am, how do you observe a child, ma'am? How do you observe child development?
Yes, ma'am. I have told you it's totally different from the traditional system. No, it's a modern way of teaching. So while we are dealing with many apparatus, we can see many. The students will be provided with certain apparatus. They will be feeling these apparatus as their toy for playing. How will we watching our kids playing with the toys? We will be seeing whether they are swallowing it, are they playing it properly, are they destroying it, like that we will be watching, we will be observing our own kids. Same like that, the teacher should be act as an observer. She should be checking whether they are doing their activity in a correct manner, are they sharing it, are they enjoying their part. After finishing their activity, they have to keep this apparatus in the right place, without losing anything, in the correct order, the correct manner. And there should be a proper silence in the classroom without causing any disturbance to each other. So we'll be evaluating it by giving activities to the students, and by watching how they are performing each activities, we can evaluate each students, ma'am. So through proper evaluation, we can find out how much development has been happened in each students.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Then you say that many benefit get. Children
Yes.
get many benefit in this observation, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The main benefit is that they will be feeling more independent in doing their activities, ma'am. Just you imagine about your childhood. You are doing your maths work, which had been given to you by your maths teacher, and the teacher coming beside you and checking whether answer is right or wrong. What is your feeling? You will be scared, thinking like whether my answer is right and what she's going to do. Like that thought will be in your mind, no? So that thought is not there in the children's in Montessori school. They are freely and independently working with all the confidence that they are given a happy environment to work on, ma'am. So this observation will help them to do their activity happily and independently, and will build their confidence also.
Oh, nice, ma'am. Nice. It's a very wonderful thing. It's very different from our traditional system, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Totally different.
Yeah, yes. Then, ma'am, how do you gather information through this observation, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. There's certain records for collecting the informations, like their characters, their improvement. All these are recorded in certain records, like anecdotal records, cumulative records. Like that, certain records are provided in the school itself. So by witnessing these students, we can properly record each activities, each evaluation remarks should be recorded in these records, and we have to be updated with this help, and when what all they need at the right time should be given it. So if we find that a student is finding interest in this mathematical apparatus, and if she is not good in doing the language apparatus, we can give more effort on doing those activities. So it's properly recorded in the records, and each student's character, how they are dealing with this friends, each other, are they behaving good, are they sharing the things, all these behavior are also recorded, and timely updates should be shared with the parents also, ma'am.
Oh, nice, ma'am. You said that from this record, we get an idea about each student. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Then, ma'am, these records all are only in Montessori school or traditional school?
Yes, ma'am. In every school, there are records, ma'am. Only then we'll get an idea about the improvement in the students, ma'am. From the time of the joining date of the student till he leave the school, everything is being recorded in these records.
Yeah, oh, nice, ma'am, nice, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing these new ideas and new knowledge us many. I hope all viewers, the many doubts cleared you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your all points.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me to your show. It's my pleasure to join with you, and I'm so happy that all the doubts of the audience have been cleared, and they have got an idea about what is this Montessori system and how the teaching is done in the Montessori school. So, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, well done,
Wow.
Nishida, ma'am. Super,
Well
super,
done,
Nishida,
well
ma'am.
done, Nishida ma'am. Well
Very
done,
well done,
Super
Nishida ma'am
ma'am.
and
Super
Mahazabin
ma'am.
ma'am.
Wow,
Thank you,
super,
ma'am.
super.
Yes.
Super ma'am.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I
Super, super, super. Super,
Yo, yo, yo,
super,
yo,
super.
follow you.
Well
Well
done,
done,
Super
well
super,
done,
Nishida
follow
ma'am.
ma'am.
you.
Super
Well
ma'am.
done,
Super, Nishida,
Mahazabin ma'am
ma'am.
and Nishida ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you so much for all the brilliant questions and the excellent answers, which is very informative. So let me call the next pair. We have our Sahira ma'am and Sachna ma'am. Let's welcome our Sahira ma'am and Sachna ma'am.
Welcome, Sajana ma'am and Sahira ma'am.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, ma'am. Yes, hi, Sahira ma'am. How
Hi,
are
Sajana
you?
ma'am. Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, ma'am. Yes,
Let's start our activity.
yes, ma'am, sure. Yes,
I
I
am
will be the
yes.
interviewer.
Maria Montessori. You will
Yes,
be.
ma'am. Yes. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to the Chick Chat Show. We have a special guest. Yes, Dr. Maria Montessori. She is a Italian physician, also innovator, educator, and also Montessori method founder. Yes, welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, ma'am, for inviting this show. I am very happy to meet you again. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I also very happy to meet you. Yes, ma'am. We have some doubts about observation in the Montessori classroom.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. I'm asking some question about this topic, ma'am.
Okay, sure. You
Ma'am,
can ask.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Is it possible to observation in Montessori classroom school?
Yes, sure. This we know the main feature of Montessori method is specially prepared environment. We know specially preparedment is very helpful to the children. It includes specially prepared environment includes the Montessori classroom, the directors or teacher or the children, and the Montessori apparatus and all activities in the classroom, Montessori classroom. It includes specially prepared environment. Specially prepared environment is spacious. Will be spacious. Then we have it is sufficient, and a Montessori classroom is sufficient to accommodate minimum 30 or 35 students. So 35 students have two directors and one helper. Then the duty of the directors or teacher is to observe the children. They can give guidance, proper directions, only give directions and observe the children. They can observe each children. So Montessori classroom helps to the directors observe each children.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Is it possible? Yes. Wow,
Yes.
thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what are the things to observe in Montessori classroom?
In Montessori classroom, we can observe, the directors can observe each children, their emotions, children's emotions, feelings like interaction with others, then interaction with directors, then their neatness. We can observe their neatness, their dress, their speaking style also. We can observe each children. Then also we can observe how they choose their activity and activity, or how they choose learning materials, how they perform each materials, how they repeat and how many times they can repeat each materials. Then how they interact with others. Then we know Montessori classroom have mixed age group, so they can how the younger ones observe the elder ones. Younger ones how observe the how observe elder ones. Then elder ones how consider the younger ones. Then cooperative learning, their cooperation, we can observe their cooperation. They are or each activities we can observe in Montessori classroom. Then we can get we get an idea about each child. So each we have a record, some records we can record about each child. So
Yes,
we can
ma'am.
understand each child very well.
Wow, ma'am, super. But ma'am, one thing, can you please some example also how to effective in mixed age group in Montessori classroom?
Yes, mixed age group. We know the main feature of the Montessori method, when Montessori classroom is mixed age group. Then we can mix elder ones are there, younger ones are there. We know how we can understand how the younger ones can observe the elder ones, and the elder ones how to consider the younger ones. Then their cooperation, they have a cooperation, how we can understand their cooperation between the children, their sharing, or some we can understand some moral values also. Then younger ones help support, can help the can asking helps to elder ones, and elder ones helping the younger ones. They can have cooperation learning. There is no competition. There is no competition. It helps to cooperative learning, only cooperative learning. It encourages cooperative learning, not competition method.
Wow.
So they can understanding. They can understand each other.
Wow, super, ma'am, super effective method. Yes, thank you, ma'am. I hope your valuable point, our viewers' doubt cleared. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for inviting this show. I can explain my thoughts, my feelings, my methods also. So I am very thankful to you. Thank you for inviting this show. Thank you.
Once again, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes,
thank you.
We are winding this show. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wow,
Baba black sheep
Yes,
Wow.
Super.
Well done. Thank you so much, Sahira ma'am and Sachna ma'am. And also thank you so much, Mithu ma'am. Okay, so we have one teacher who has idea for one activity. So let me call Sahira ma'am to say about the activity, and she can call the moderator. So over to you, Sahira ma'am.
Welcome, Sahira ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, it is the time to a group discussion. Our moderator is Anandi ma'am. Welcome, Anandi ma'am. Today's our discussion topic is observation in a Montessori school. Then I am welcoming everyone to this group discussion. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You can throw your ideas. You can throw all your ideas, and also what are the things you want to say in this group discussion. You can discuss, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. In this Montessori classroom, children are busy with the activities. No? So the main role of a teacher is to act as an observer. So they will feel the confidence to do their activities by themselves. If we are trying to interfere in between their work, they will feel distressed and they will be feeling like they don't have the freedom to do what they like. So if they are doing it alone by themselves, which help them to develop their imagination, their creativity, so it's better to be act as an observer in a classroom. So that's my opinion, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
well done, ma'am. Well
in
done,
Montessori,
ma'am.
yes. In Montessori classroom, teacher is not compelling, teacher or director is not compelling the students. The students are doing any activity with their interest. With their interest, they can choose any material or any activity with their interest. So it helps to effective learning. The directors can observe their doing how they doing any activity and how they perform, how many times they are doing each activity. Their interest, they can the teacher can understand their interest also, their interest and their nature, their character also, their mingling, their cooperation and interaction with others and directors. The teacher can observe each child in Montessori classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So, thank you for your idea. Yes, ma'am. So next person can discuss.
From only observation, the teachers get an idea about that children is developed. Children's thinking and their capacity also developed. Which way there is more talent. That only they get from only observation. So observation have important role in all school and important in Montessori also. From themselves, they do all things in themselves. The children do in independently. They get more freedom in this Montessori school. So they're doing their all things independently. So in the Montessori school, how we give more observe. We should more observe that children. From that observation, we get more idea about that children developed or not. Any changes they have or not. That we get from only from observation.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Nishita, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. In this Montessori method, children can able to practice, repeatedly practice. Teacher can observe how many times children can repeatedly practice. That also very good. Teacher can observe. Teacher can observe to children.
Yes, Sajna, ma'am, you are correct. What you're saying is okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So you all have shared valuable points and how to observe and what to observe. We have already discussed and heard through our interview also. So the thing I want to share is that when I simply think about it, in traditional system, the job of the teacher is to teach. But here in Montessori method, there is no teaching. The teacher doesn't have to teach at all. The responsible of the directress or the teacher is just to observe. When we just think about it, it seems very easy, just to observe. But when we go deep, it's the most difficult thing. In traditional way, we just teach. We don't have the time or we cannot observe each and every child. So observation is lacking. But the truth is that in children, observation is very much needed for them in order to let them grow. That's why in Montessori method, as we're observing, as the directress is observing how to and what to, you have already shared, I won't repeat that, but I want to say, like, not only observing how they are doing or what they are doing, or not only observing their characters, their behaviors. I think it's very much needed, like we need to appreciate them when we are observing them, no, we will see their performance better as we observe. So in case they are doing something which is noble, then we should give a hearty appreciation to them, because that will help them. If we encourage them, if we appreciate them, that will give them the positive self-esteem, that will boost their self-esteem and confidence. And as we have discussed, they will be independent, and in the coming days they will do their best, and they will be very positive about themselves, which is very needed for them. So being a directress, not only observing, we should also give them the credits, the appreciation, and in case if there is anything they should change, or we can let them know, not in the form of scolding, but with the kind words, with the the idea which they will like, and in a good and affectionate way, we can let them drop that bad habit and improve. Yeah, so I want to share about that. Thank you.
Wow, well done, Yumina. So yes, so this you have all have shared on one single topic. In all you have shared your ideas, no, your different ideas on a single topic. It was very nice. Before concluding this discussion, I want to thank you all. You all have talked. Your speaking skill was so professional. You are well trained. That was very nice to hear. So observation, yes, ma'am. So observation in Montessori school, it's not that much easy, no? If others has been, when others are saying, you are just sitting and observe. So that is not as an easy matter. We have to observe means we are keenly for following each activity of each child. So each child we are following them. We are we are fully keeping our mind and eyes, everything towards that child. So the child doesn't know that we are watching them. Child doesn't know. So the director is just roaming around us and doing something. They just relaxedly they will do their work. So in this observation, we have to have in our mind, we should not judge. In a first view, in a single view, we should not judge the child. We have to give them the repeated observation. We have to give on each child, and then only we have to conclude them. So in which way they are going to get developed, in which way we are going to concentrate on them. So that attitude we have to find out from each child. So in that observation we should have, because every child is, it's a very critical thing. It is a very critical critical, what to say, it's like our pleasure, no, our thing, which is very critical to manage the child. That observation technique should be very strong enough to every teachers. So in our lesson plan, in our planning session, in our daily activities, this observation should be a very important thing, so that tomorrow you can add to the child's activity in which they are in lacking and which they want their improvement. We have to improve their attitude towards their interest, no? So in that way our observation should be. So this technique skill should all the directors, we all have to have by observing each child. So then only all the methodologies, all the inner psychology of every child will be get promoted, and all the child will be in our Montessori classroom. Our aim that every child has to be directed towards their interest and towards the proper attitude. So that should be our method, our plan, no, our goal, no. So that has to be achieved by each director through this observation. With well-trained observation should have every our directors all should have that much capability in observing. So observation is not that much easier. It should be like a very cool, and also it should be very intellectual by each directors. That's the thing I want to conclude for this group discussion. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, well done, Anandi.
Wonderful,
Wow,
Anandi, ma'am.
super.
Super.
ഏതോ
Let's wind up
ഒരു
our group
പാട്ട്
discussion.
എൻ കാതിൽ കേൾക്കും കേൾക്കുമ്പോതെല്ലാം യാവകതാലാട്ടും സൂപ്പർ 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 ആനന്ദി മാം
Super Anandi
Super,
ma'am.
super, Anandi
Well
ma'am.
done
And
everyone.
Sahira
Super.
ma'am.
super
Well
super
Welcome,
Sahira
Sahira
ma'am
ma'am.
super
Well
Everyone.
done, Sahira ma'am and Ananti ma'am. Yeah.
And
Thank you so
Sajna
much.
ma'am.
Well done everyone. Super, super.
Thank
Yes. So that activity was very interesting, which was introduced by our Sahira ma'am, and the moderator was brilliant, superb, and also the appreciation from our media lady, that was also superb. So, and all the participation from Mazabin ma'am, Sahira ma'am, Nishida ma'am, everyone, it was wonderful. So this is the last activity for today. And I'm so happy to learn so many good points from everyone and valuable things which I should always keep in mind, which I should implement it in my real life, in my experience as a teacher. So thank you all. And now shall we take the time to welcome our faculty, our Sherin ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
welcome.
let's welcome
Sharon, ma'am.
Sherin ma'am.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Shirin
Sharon
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, whenever we have our meal, if like somebody might not like, but then most of the people like desserts, no? So after our hearty meal, dessert makes us complete, like our meal complete. So it's like Sherin ma'am is like our yummiest dessert. After our hearty activities, after our every session, she used to add on with so many valuable things. So for that, let's invite her.
Welcome, Sharon ma'am.
Welcome, Sharon, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So I was watching your observation class and all, and the pair activity, and it was nice. And the performance level has acting as a Maria Montessori, and starting with the entering the first school. That was the nice thing, ma'am. According to that, means we are the Montessori teachers, and you create an imaginary world welcoming the kids for the first school, isn't it? Yeah, that was nice. And for the appreciation, twinkle twinkle, taking the rhymes for the appreciation. That was another part. I was wondering, yes, usually we used to take film songs and la la la, and then suddenly rhyme song. Oh, so maybe according to the theme you had taken. So
Yes.
everything planned according to the theme you had done, and that was nice. Yes. Nice part, ma'am.
Ma'am's
And
okay.
yes, for our Montessori application, only PG students used to be there, but even our Midu ma'am, yes, everyone supported. Yes, Yomi ma'am, did you say anything?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Your voice was breaking, so yes, but you can continue, ma'am. We can hear you, ma'am.
Yes, I had opened to Zoom, ma'am. In between, I received the call. Yeah, yes. So everything you had performed according to the module, and it was nice, ma'am. And here I am really confused to provide the marks for the best performer, because your person who asked the question and who had provided the answers means really superb. So that was nice, ma'am. So means marks will be updated in our group, WhatsApp group, and you have the audio mirror talks regarding that part, and you need to do the pair activities. Anyway, you had done that activity in our live section itself, but even though you can add some more and can have the pair talk regarding this interview part. Yes, that's all, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Your support, your encouragement has always motivated us and has always boosted our confidence. So well done, everyone. Ananti, ma'am, this first day was really joyous, right? It's superb, right?
Yes, Yomi ma'am, it was superb.
Yes, we will remember this day in all the remaining days of our life. We will remember this very day. So
Yes.
well done once again. Well done, everyone. And shall we call Mahazabin ma'am for the last appreciation song for everyone?
Yeah,
Yes,
welcome.
ma'am. Special appreciation to Yaumi ma'am and Anandi ma'am for a beautiful classroom, for inviting us to a wonderful classroom. Thank you. both of
Yes,
you.
because you are our kids,
Yes,
so
it's
we
all
have
because
to
of your
find all
support.
the strength and capabilities of yours.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is our first day of the school and we are going to travel for a long days.
Yes.
So thank you so much, my dear kids.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So here is the special song dedicated to you both, two personalities. बाहों में चलिया बाहों में चलिया हो हमसे सनम क्या पर्दा हो हमसे सनम क्या पर्दा. Super, both of you.
Wow, everyone deserves this song.
Super.
Even though I don't know the meaning, it's so lovely. Thank you so much, Mazabin ma'am. And me too, ma'am, help coming. She hum, I can hear her voice also. Me too, ma'am, also
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you, Midhu ma'am. Thank you, Midhu
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Everyone done well. Super special thanks to Ananthi ma'am and Yomi ma'am and all the wonderful little kids. Really a wonderful session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Midhu
Thank you,
ma'am.
Madam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, once again, thank you all for your cooperation, for your support. And yeah, thank you so much, Ananthi ma'am also. Thank you so much,
ma'am.
everyone. So
Yeah.
it's time to wind up